Today na the 18th day of July 2023. This is not a good news. But where something don't be. Now for just scatter I want him. AirFrance say then they suspend their flight to Sierra Leone indefinitely. We mean to say they don't know when they get for come back. If ever then go come back. Now the word of that. So don't know to so. Let we all go now. You get more questions them for ask. Why make AirFrance suspend them flight to Sierra Leone? AAA, I go say na they all tin down. Why? Well, if we want to think back small, AirFrance, KLM, then all two, then the partner, are two party them, by this fly business. AirFrance came Salon 2019. AirFrance, now they can Salon. Not too long from that, KLM begin can Salon. Because now two party then go tell us, so no fine no, I will come, if fine for do business. KLM begin come. Well, KLM say, no. Bulldozer, wait me. Yeah? I know say Nadande say, oh, no to Salon no more, Gambia safe. Okay, what about Guinea? I'll let with me small, bruh. What about Guinea? How AirFrance they run? AirFrance they come out direct, from Chad, France. It comes straight Salon. From Salon, it go Guinea. So when they no cancel Guinea, yun. Now Salon they be the come first before they go Guinea. But then they still go Guinea. So wait me, who they can they? But I don't know if you know say now from France to Salon to Guinea. Then pull Salon come on, but then they go Guinea. Wait no more. Now they go small. We go on at everything here. Share network now that bridge between Sierra Leone and the diaspora. Anything we get for affect twin at the diaspora. We they deal with Tanaya. You self na be one of we. I don't know no more now if you don't left we. And bulldozer, it don't be one of we. So let us take a small. Let us take a small, yeah? So what are they try for say? KLM come. Listen to me. Let you understand the pathway me they take. KLM come. KLM say the game too big. The game is too big for them. So what they do? Then pull out. But they not go without make we no know the reason what make them go. Then tell we. KLM say at that time, imagine now two party them who AirFrance go call KLM say, better business day. Ide come. And this not the first time where AirFrance don't they stop for go Salon. Allow take them from there. Not to the first time list. They be don't cease operation before they come back. So maybe after this, we go able to switch in them for come back. But now deal with this force. Then go bring them party not be able. The party say the tax too much. KLM at that time say the tax too much. Then they cancel the route to Salon and they add another route for go. Well, now the other Pumui can't give them. Now then they add route for go. So then left from Europe, I go say now AirFrance and Brussels. European flights, I mean. AirFrance and Brussels right now. I go say, well, Turkey, they not forget Tokyo, Tripoli. They save the mix. But British Airways, Poland. They use Ebola. Where is Ebola? They tell God, thank yourself. We need to go under again. They use them, Poland. So people let me begin talk rumors. AirFrance done pull out. AirFrance done this. AirFrance done that. The chief minister now, when Dr. David Moinina Senge try for make we understand why AirFrance not the camp saloon again. You know, say in the pantap the social media business. So according to Ram, according to what he say, then we will use other variables them. But let's take first waiting the chief minister say as per the conversation we in get with the big one them na AirFrance. Yeah? Because we don't want for just lose AirFrance like that. And we can't left no more at the mercy of Brussels and Turkish Airlines. Hey, Papa God. Eh? We don't want them. Because if not dandy no more, well, brother, sister, radio. Because the fear flights where they now the more expensive it go be. And the more expensive it go be. That's just obvious. No, I'm talking about, I need to talk about Africa flights. Not to Africa flights are the talk about. So as soon as they say Air Morocco na Africa flight, and they talk about European flight, and they talk about flight the way they go saloon. And they talk about European flights them. Say for now only Brussels direct. Some man say, well, you go pass through Ghana. Some man say, well, you go pass, you go still use the AirFrance go Guinea. Then you take Sea Coach, come inside. Because Sea Coach, they go now not to 2 or 3 them. Then they go Guinea and back. But some of you get Rangaye, so no one pass the other side. We just want to take them direct to Salon. Well, now we get for deal with this. Chief Minister say, in get a good call with AirFrance, then General Manager. We're responsible for West Africa. West Africa. In talk to them for making understand the decision where AirFrance don't take for suspend some routes them to West Africa, the region. That is to say, Freetown and Banjul. AirFrance suspend them flights to waiting Freetown and Banjul. We will they take AirFrance like me so. Me na AirFrance be the Tigo Saloon. Because waiting do, I get mileage with them. I get good mileage. Sometimes they were they go na even business class are they use. Just by using me mileage. I always they choose seat by me mileage. and my mileage it cover KLM and AirFrance. So I know wetin I dey talk. Yeah? Like me, so I go get for losses. Because I get enough miles with the right now. Where I feel say for go salon, unless if Europe, within Europe and the Americas. But for go salon, I make me just keep on for them full. But this way I can't turn so. But slow listen to waiting morning asenge they say. He say AirFrance tell and say AirFrance tell and say starting this winter and also the long impact of COVID and the flight availability. Listen, no, all waiting and complain to the chief minister. Long impact of COVID. As so the chief minister didn't tell we. I know deny. But me, I get what I feel say happen. I will tell you my own. But listen you first. I know the chief minister. Long impact of COVID. He said the flight availability and the volume of travelers. The volume of travelers. The number of people who they travel. Now they want all first. Fambul them. We work in travel. Go salon where they use now just specifically now AirFrance. We work use AirFrance. The passenger the way they take AirFrance for go salon. And the one them where they take AirFrance. We all working in at the flight for go Guinea. Uswanki boku. Because even you where they take AirFrance for come back for return, we can say they meet how the flight stand like. To me, when I frequent flyer, for AirFrance, I go tell you say, we where they take them for go salon, now we boku. Yes, me I go tell you that one day. For say we where they take AirFrance for go salon, now we boku. Because Conakry then get force beaucoup flights then where they go there. Beaucoup flights there where they go Guinea without AirFrance force. Then get more flights the way they go, so they have a lot of option. But we where they go salon, we not get that much option there. So me people where they take AirFrance, I go watch me passport and everything. Now child the France or how they call them. Now they always are the transit. Now AirFrance me they take. AirFrance dans salon people and then they full am beaucoup. But if they tell the chief minister say, now the volume of passenger, now make them choose for go Guinea. Now so the chief minister say they tell her. Me want tell the chief minister say, that's in the way he say the general manager tell her. For we where they board AirFrance. Walking on Canada so. You want to walk left and walk better. In fact, what would they force safe na the terminal? What would they na the terminal? Yeah? What would they na the terminal? Now we they take over that terminal lay. Now we they take over and salon people. I don't fly April. I don't fly December. I don't fly then 2-10 and day for the go salon. Mostly. April, December. Okay, I don't take a let me be December, January, February, March, April, May. All the months then I don't fly. I don't fly all the months then with Air France. I don't know for the other months they want no flyer. But I tell you, see, now we Sierra Leoneans them. Now we dey boku. Because I just you waiting, I tell you, say, waiting make me feel to say with the boku, we not get a lot of options compared to the one that they go Guinea. The one that they go Guinea first, they get boku options, say left. But he say na so then tell him. He say, we want for tell thank you to Air France and let them know say we ready for welcome them again. Anytime we then ready. Yeah. He say they tell thank you to Air France and let Air France know say Salon ready for welcome them back for Can Salon anytime we then ready. Alright. Air France. I get me guts. That triple inside me. They tell me say, brother, sister, na tax make Air France don't pull out. Na my opinion. You get rights to you. Yeah? But me, I feel to say, na tax make Air France just like how KLM not be able for take the breeze when them pull out. Na tax. If you dey pay beaucoup tax, you not think to say, first of all, not to the first and this safe. We don't dey talk about this tax. Papa God. Not to force them. We don't talk we don't tire from that only airport. From that only airport who they talk. To this one. To this one now. If they want them, who not hear from the airline no. But imagine the one that we get then shop them. We be don't deal with that in a note so. The one that we get then shop they will be then at that old airport. Amongst them they pay. When I can this new one now, now I charge them for begin pay almost total be $2,000 something dollars. Not so. Now I begin charge them. So you think to say them go charge the people that we get foreign exchange number for do now the terminal inside their own shop there. Then pull them from whatever loans them they pay that $10 from $200 and something dollars. I think and then be say them they pay monthly. Then count down to 2,000 and something. Now the plane and then go left. Now the plane then go left. Me, I like the new airport facility. I know they tell you lie. I like her. But my dear, if we not be done settle the issue we'll get with landing fee, now that whole one, they will come to this. They will make them any kind of way. I'm afraid. That's the way they do business. Who say they make money in the commodity? I just want to understand that. Person where they do business, who say they make money and not the commodity? What to make Air France pull out? They make money again. This is not to politics. For sure, the island administration look bad. But so now business demand and they do. Now business then they do. person when a money he go fend. What's he for commodity for? What's he for commodity for? We talk now the last time about the tax, the 2023 Financial Act. Usai this administration don't promise World Bank say let them come by November. Wetin name don't promise them for do, then go deliver. That's what they say. I don't know if you don't know that, but we don't deal with Tanaya. I just hope say not so that day we don't begin see so. You cannot eat your cake and you still claim say you get your cake. Pass the oil, and the oil line go left na your hand. The land that we love. We sweet Mama Salon. Even when AirFrance be the go salon, it not be easy for we they travel. If not from the Americas, if not from Europe, it not easy for we. So for make right now, they say they don't pull on. Come on. You're not correct too. You're not correct. So I don't read for you waiting the chief minister say. So somebody take na Twitter, check a phone, don't go lily at. He say, while I dey tell the chief minister thank you, I appreciate what the chief minister say do. He say one highlight of this particular government, that Timot dialogue, they no like am. They know they do. They don't like am, they know they do. He said this decision where AirFrance takes so. They don't just grab one net number and say, but when I push come about, when they go salon again. He said not to so happen. They don't just grab one net number. So when they go salon again. He said believe say, they must don't they discuss, they must don't they talk about them. More especially with the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. And in feel to say, not to the normal, even the airports and the relevant bodies. Then we don't they talk with them. Then we don't they talk with them. Now so easy. So he say in feel say a series of costs. Then go down Adam. But also, he want for look the cost we as passengers. What they add up for go salon? Now what's cost then so? He says some by we and some by other people them. He said how much consultation then be get? If them be the consult, then say them be the talk. Then be able for listen. And the government be listen. He said because we be there somebody from NRA. We talk say they able for further. Waiting. We be the defend the new tax. Remember, we don't deal with Anaya. He said now, they don't go. Who don't go bear the cost? So the chief minister come, he can't reply to Landy. Where Sheka they say, this government here for they need dialogue, they need to talk to person. They why Sabi, they Sabi when they talk, but they Sabi make mumu back. He say, in one for tell Sheka say, the decision where AirFrance takes so for left for go saloon, now based on numbers. We then review na Paris. Chief Minister, sir. I don't see the man will lack data. You know man will understand data. I don't know no more now if they go able to forgive the data. We not say they don't go. That's not true. They don't go. But for make una go able to get informed decision, for make Brussels back not go grab say now because of numbers, then self pull out. I want make una kindly ask. No, no need for ask AirFrance. The airports get. So no need for ask AirFrance safe. Airport supposed forget the data no. Oh, they come who can feel, where to use. Unless if them people they know can make nature una the check amu. Una need to go put her. Una not can go put her on a computer. Because when they talk from Musa will come out to Musa will they go. And whose flight will use? Waiting at the flight number. If we are able to ask for the data, if we ask for the data, say from Paris where they talk. Là on a Amos Kingo Guinea, where they come up Paris. Amos they go Guinea, and we Amos working drop in a saloon. Because this one where the tower say they say the numbers. Who they don't go saloon first, where the flight empty. By AirFrance. Put your hand up, ba. Put your hand up. We don't take AirFrance go saloon. Me, I don't give the months where I don't travel. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. I don't travel in 7 months then they. Put your hand up. Because always the flights they full. Me no want to get empty seats near me. I don't want to get empty seats near me. So this one, where then they talk about numbers. Alright, and so the chief minister say. He said, for this stop where AirFrance stop for go salon, now solely based on numbers where they review now outside now Paris. He say, while I want to agree with you, say consultation always needed, always. This not the decision where arrive at lack of consultation. We mean to say, not to say AirFrance pull out because the government fail for engage them. He say no to that one day because you know, Sheka say this government really talk. Victor Mengot, not go inside. Wait, I ever bring you camp at this one. Yeah, not go inside. Just wait quick. So now this the chief minister saying. Say not to say now because they not engage AirFrance. He say in fact, let me tell we AirFrance not glad where then they go. He say in fact they are sad to leave. Businessman say he's sorry, but he dey go. Not to that sorry at where they stay. Say me and they stay for the pikin them. Me, I know they go no side for waiting. I don't suffer with her. Not to that new. He say, in fact, they are sad to leave. When me to say, they tell us, say, we sorry. We say for be like for stay. But they go. Well, if not that, keep you sorry. Yeah? If not that no more, but una keep una sorry. Now una if una for sorry down una one day or two. Eh? But how you go say you sad? But waiting. You dey go. Wait, who that is? You don't see, eh? Shekudu kure. What you can do here? Eh? If you carry for land, if you get an empty head, you go gladdy for there because we go full up with patriotic thing them but saloon. But if now water na impact the, you already know. Yeah? Wetin dem can do? Na hospital where they say water na full up na head. Kaya for land. Alright. Let's continue. We done with the engagement where the chief minister get for make we all know say it's true. Yeah? It's true say AirFrance don't say they not to say today no they go again no. Oh so then they do. Oh so then they do. So let no see say tomorrow AirFrance they go salary cause give you not to give you the talk. Look AirFrance they come. Then they get them. But they don't inform the management so that we don't buy tickets way ahead of time. If we don't buy AirFrance ticket for saloon for December, cross check. You don't see what to make me? I tell you, say I need buy through agents. I need to buy through agents me. I direct airline na them they deal with. I need buy through agents. No. So like right now, where AirFrance don't make so if you be don't buy ticket for December, they call them. Say but I be buy ticket for December. Una dey go salon December or waiting. Then go tell you. If them for refund you money, then go refund you. Yeah? Okay. Now come to Umaru Fofana. Umaru Fofana self no left behind. By this AirFrance, the indefinite suspension for go salon. He said, okay, una hold on for spa. Now, where AirFrance don't suspend for go salon indefinitely due to waiting they say low traffic volume. Una not think say na term for think about this with tax policy. Uma Fofana they ask question. I just tell you na I just know. We then tell we say na passenger, the volume of passenger. So Uma Fofana they ask say, okay now then say they don't know because well the traffic low. But wait too. Una not think say true. na time for make we check with tax policy. He say because when you look am, somebody they able for save $100. Beaucoup one. Now 100 now, 200 300 eh? It is able for save am just by way manner where it go fly, go through Conakry. If not from Europe now, not from US now, me sabi that, you sabi that where the fly go salon. Yeah? Where they fly? Because some of we, even though they're not the diaspora, well, let's go salon. Exactly. So where they feel the pinch, but there, if you want for help we bio, eh? Aha. But if you want for can pull chest, we be say don't say you line not see you money for go salon. Allow we. Thank you for your understanding. But if you want join we for feel sorry with we, no problem. If you want can make what's there, eh? This and that way you know say they not say the I be go. Allow we. Allow the go. He say somebody able for save beaucoup money when pass through Guinea. If you come out America or Europe. And the one they save when they come out Australia and South America. Eh? When they pass through Guinea for go salon. They've get to say the chief minister say numbers. He say it's like the chief minister mean money numbers, not to passenger numbers. Eh? Alright. He said that they save that money there on tickets cut alone. And now due to taxes. Wetin Guinea sabi, we salon no sabi. Wetin Liberia sabi, we salon no sabi. Bra, hey, tu say talk me, huh? Salon. We pot them. We know the plot for make money. We pot them. We know the plot mo. Wataki, seaports, airports. We know the plot and today. Now they will make we highest money. Talk to NRA. Seaport and airport. Salon the plotter. Because the government is spending big. And then they provide the highest money for government. You go say, what about the mining? It's be there. Wait till them we don't sign. Say na penny na who they get. So na pa support a airport and government abupa. Ask people for about Wataki if you know they clear. Some of who they clear. Me I clear motuka December, I clear motuka January. Where the new price kicking? And I know 2022 December and 2023 January with the new price. I know how much it cost me. Yeah? Okay. But now they listen waiting Uma Ufufa 9C. He say then tell and say now due to taxes. Now I make the other country them for go land like Guinea. It's cheap than salon. He say and to that the $90 on waiting the water taxi. That one dey back na added cost. We don't reach. Then na for come and for go. That's not for the one them where they take the water taxi. And the $50, another addition. Then at the 25 go, 25 for return. The $50 per waiting that security charge. Don't forget Orlando. Because where you go get for turn back. 25 go, 25 return, 45 go, 45 come. Then in Amos. Check on the 140. It says so. You no need for think better safe. For make you know why beaucoup passenger them go rather travel to Guinea and then can Salon by road or by boat. Or the one the way they go by road or by boat, then go Guinea, then fly from Guinea. He say because them Pumui then say a fast penny is better than a slow pound. Where the penny they come fast. Where they come. It better pass you the wait. By the time they wait for 1 pound. Man, that penny don't come but good. It don't jump self, it don't beat standy. He say if you not take notice, if you not watch fine. If you not watch fine. More airlines them go follow waiting AirFrance don't begin to so. And that's what we don't want. And then they will not want. You sabi, me sabi say it's expensive for make flight land na saloon. Then na be the old terminal. Na be the old runway. Imagine right now. What it go don't look like. In fact, you don't check them 2 days here. You want go saloon December. You don't check how much for flight tickets. You don't check how much for flight ticket right now for go saloon. Someone will go take AirFrance for go Guinea. You not going for go Canon again at Salon first before you go Guinea. I meet a friend. I don't know if you go to listen. He self used that out today. So I meet her, maybe they board, they left Salon with AirFrance. I meet her inside the flight. Okay, now I say, went down a mission to Guinea. Now I say, Papa, na Salon at the camo. Say, but it be cheap for me. They count on a Salon. Now can only. They can't go Guinea. So now, they don't need for go to a Salon again. We take them from France, direct Guinea. The route now waiting. France, Salon, Guinea, France. Now so. France, Salon, Guinea, France. They eliminate Salon. So, France, Guinea, France. But one draw Banjulka inside talk. From Salon to Guinea, not to 40 minutes we can take on air. 40 minutes. Now they take. Sunday, the flights don't reach Guinea. I will still in a secret to the wait. We still let the wait. The flights could not reach Guinea. In fact, sometimes they don't left safe Guinea. They go back to France. We still si coach dey wait. So if the flight now from France to Salone to Guinea, they eliminate Salone, but then they take am from France to Guinea. But you not think say something wrong, sir, right? This, I am not buying that volume of passenger. I know the buyer. I know the buyer. So something now, we go fly to Guinea. They will take sea coach. Imagine sea coach from Lunge to Aberdeen na $50. From Guinea to Aberdeen, we na 3 hours na $100. Think about. We the milk queen of this country. Yeah, you see. From Aberdeen to Lunge, sea coach na $50 now. We take 30 minutes, 35 minutes without reach. $50. From Guinea to Aberdeen na 3 hours, $100. Yes. Aso fumble. So even see coach, it they run cheaper na Guinea than the one where they run inside Salone. Oui. You dey get her? See coach, they run cheaper na Guinea, from Sierra Leone to Guinea, than just the service way they do inside Salone. Na Salone. Yes. Na Salone. Papa government, this is not the first time. But the one una be get now, we be get the airport. We not able to reduce landing fee. Now, where suma, now then get airport. Now then they collect. Now go so they can reduce landing fee. Think about. Epson say anything say for pass by road na ain't good. But man, they don't begin fen routes down for this December. I always they knock me chest for one for go salon direct. I don't like pass. Me na who speaking. If I left here, say na here they go, na there they go. I don't like pass. But the way manner why they see things they arrange right now, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. That's what me say. The way manner where they see this arrangement they go, it look like say they want turn me street speaking. I saw if iba. They want turn me street speaking. Even though I know I'm be street speaking. But love they look no more. Love they look. Because some of we lack for go direct. We lack for go direct. Patrick Dominion, they say, other out there, let us pass through Ghana. Then we go Freetown. Ghana again? Ah. Ghana again? No, boo. Let pass through Guinea where they near me. So I can decide. Even I can make Motuka go wait for me na Balamuya. Or I can even drive the Motuka inside Guinea at the airport. Can't take me. Yeah? We get some options the way now. Or we just use C coach for $100. Eh? I tell ya. But wait. Let's bring come Victor Mengot. Let's take we through. Yes, Victor. Now the news this sir. Take we along.
Yes, Tripoli. I think say waiting people and they talk, we get for look at how airline and they schedule their flights. AirFrance don't tell we say, then they pull their winter schedule and their summer schedule. The winter schedule, they don't say from October 22, they know they cancel on again. So we get for ask why they know they cancel on. Two issues we get for talk. Now talk about the one that we talk about passenger volume. When they talk about passenger volume, 80% of the people that they travel go salon are people from the diaspora, mostly from the North American continent, Europe, and Britain. So what they happen when they go through Freetown? They talk about for let the airline make profits. They talk about between 70 to 80% load factor, and then people and they when you carry them go not to the all they can the same time. So you get for judge the one the way they come back. So when they talk about load factor, they talk about arrival and departure, waiting at the volume. That's one. Secondly, now look at this new arrangement who don't get with Suma group of company. Now, 80% of the revenue who they get at airport don't go straight to Suma group of company. Then they now for deal with landing fee, now for deal with like passenger handling fee, now for deal with airport security. They even get what them called airport development tax, all in at the ticket. So the only other thing no more way the government they get under Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority or Airports Authority. Now that navigational fee will they charge. Then for air traffic control services and for use the system because na Sierra Leone the producer. Now also AirFrance they do their statistics. The statistics now they find out say a lot of people are now from Sierra Leone. They go through Guinea because they go check from your passports. They know say this now Sierra Leone passports. Then go just see a sudden rise of number of Sierra Leoneans when they go through Guinea. So they go think say well, what's in the use for law go through Sierra Leone, or they go pay all them Boku landing charges and everything, where the passenger in the car meet we. So economical for them. Then also the other two get for look at the traffic na Sierra Leone na seasonal. People then they go to them mostly. Then they either go during Christmas or then go to Easter. And finally, the Sierra Leone people them almost Sierra Leoneans able to travel. That is, they talk about traffic where they come off from country. In terms of people that way they salon, we able to buy tickets for fly can Europe. The visa na problem for us. Because it depends on how much people can get visa for travel can Europe or America. So if we get a reduction of domestic departure, all that they affect the flight schedule. So that this is not the issue them we make the airline and say, well, economical. A lot of talk about landing fee. Landing fee is based also on the size of the aircraft. And most AirFrance are them big Airbus than they use. So it means that they pay more than normal aircraft. So that now is the problem now. So just for round up, a unique so get an international airport now. Only 2 transcontinental airlines will get now if AirFrance pull out. Then SM Brussels and Turkish Airlines. And then we only get 2 continental airlines them. When Air Morocco and we get also Kenya Airways. You go surprise AAA for no say some people the way they go saloon. They flight from London, they go Nairobi. From Nairobi, then go Accra. From Accra, then go Freetown. Then they look like na 2-day flight. So that this is the issue that we get for consider. We not get control over the management of the airports. We not get control over the charges them, and that means to say it's not economical for them. Most flights then go operate in a salon. They will not get that generation of domestic traffic. So now then they go explain to farm with them. Unless if they ask more questions, then I go do it for them.
So you think say there is any way out? Waiting with the passengers able do? What you think say the government able do? What you think say the management na airport able for do? Way for able make we save air Brussels? They make Brussels airline back now. Can't say then say one for choose that route there or Turkish airline one choose that route there where then they used to say well let's just boycott them one then they let's just go from Brussels direct to Liberia.
Well, Brussels not go come out. It go very because Brussels they come up because you find out say most of before we been get 3 of them. We been get Air France, Brussels, and KLM. KLM and Air France, they mean at the same group. So KLM pull out as Air France left. So the competition have been between Brussels and Air France. So if Air France don't come out, the one that we left, they will still go with Brussels. The one thing we'll go look, if Turkish airline now, since that in company, if Turkish airline use Freetown as a hub, right, then gets a lot of landing rights. That now for travel from Freetown go, even North America, Europe, Asia. So then now they will help a lot. But the only way we can do it, we get for review this agreement we'll get to Suma group of company. Because you know we just get a 25-year mortgage without mortgage the airport too. And then people then get for remove their fee. Not only that as well, now they control everything. So we are trapped now. We are trapped in that whole situation. We are trapped. Because someone no one lost their money. Remember saying $1, now they invest. And the exchange rate to dollar alone also they affect the revenue. That makes sure we go to the airport. You want to buy 1 cup of coffee self na $1, then they charge you. They need to charge you loan. If you pay loan equivalent, now they don't exchange rate now they pay. So we are actually doomed and trapped.
Because what to make I ask, I feel say maybe the airline that we don't do now, we able to ask and say, well, this space we get for left after October when Air France left, we go able to get more flights from there and the way they say well, we can't fill in them gap then they, or then go just now they make up they ask the question.
No, but you can look at waiting at Air France the route. Air France the route now for link Europe and Africa, and also Europe and North America, because the people that they come from North America and Canada, even Australia, they go through Paris. Paris now a hub, and from Paris now and then they send they now go West Africa through Freetown and Conakry. So other airline they now no go. If you remember, something will be the laugh AAA. Before the last parliament closed, we've been assigned all kind of bilateral agreements with different countries. We don't sign bilateral agreement. This go increase we airport, but then country they not get airline. Passenger they know the commodity. Now for just show no more, we they sign bilateral air traffic agreement. It means say you the country you get your national carrier. It means your national carrier get a landing right for go to that country there, and that country they then say get a national carrier we get landing right for come Freetown. So when you sign bilateral agreement with national carrier already, sorry, it don't make sense. So now that's not the issue. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. We want to say thanks to Victor Mengot. We na sabi man na that area dey. Now make we bring and come on board. Make we able hear from him and waiting in don't tell we about Air France. Like I said earlier, me don't meet person inside Air France. Where they go salon, we no candon na salon. We say na Guinea they go candon. Then in travel by road car inside saloon. I don't meet person. And I want to believe say it's not the first, not to the first person we don't do am. So it just makes sense to waiting Victor the talk, where the talk say, if you have France they see say most of the people we all bland candon as alone agree candon they again. Before that they go candon a Guinea now. Then it makes sense for them, business wise. I make even more than tell the chief minister say, oh sorry for go, but waiting, we they go. Yes, who's friend, what you get for we?
Yeah, thanks to Pule for giving me the platform, and thanks to Mr. Victor Mengot for giving experience by airlines. For ad hoc day, because I know say he don't bring up the main areas, the route, and show you the technical things that we involve. Adding up to that, what we see here now more of the way they deal with foreign policy and diplomacy, how would they arrange and how would they talk for let we go bargain, wouldn't they say dialogue or anything? Because times of talking and in terms of diplomacy and they say dialogue, but when we go to market for bar, they say like for talk price. But he get a lot of reasons what me just able see between we cause we AirFrance they get all the issue there. It don't they happen of course, but issue like where David Sanger bring up the COVID and other things but waiting it fail for explain AirFrance of course now revenue they want to all know, but then get few challenges them more than they face at the moment. And the other one most biggest challenge now the way where the frequency of the flights they go in certain areas them, and the one them way they deal with the flight, like Mr. Victor Mengot mentioned about France for be the hub, and we be no say them been get issue they way the pilots them and the other people and they strike for increase them salary. That now one thing. So what they expect, people asking for salary, you get for bagging out what they get and what you get for try give them. Because that one the so-called Euro control, then trade union be done they fed for that. So waiting they work now na Ryanair more. But then they still get in flight, like then they go America in fact almost 7 times a day and 6 days a week. Then they go there. But then get another issue apart from even this issue of raising revenue and try for paid and workers where they go on strike between these main routes where they make up the traffic. They also get a fine of manslaughter when I just recently then passed this case between them and Airbus. We then been get the flight to been get damage between Rio and Paris. They don't charge them. So in other words, they get area where money they go. So they get all them things there where they go on, and then you get again the what they say geopolitics working they behind here, but we know they see them too clear here. We know they see them, but you get for just look deep again what happen between certain areas them. Then get again one way they don't do that Mali. The Mali, the reason why now because of them sanction them, and the border then close. So then say we don't suspend the flight. They suspend flights in other few places them, and then they restate them later. Like America then just says few schedule, then go just reduce instead of 7 a day, then go just maybe 5 a day, but then they go 6 days a week. So all this revenue say things we now we waiting for the get money, and how this COVID been they try for affect be a big problem. The other one again now the other hub. I know then they pass through France as one of the main hub in Paris, but the other issue again then we don't change most of the air routes them. So because of some of the air routes them wouldn't divert. You find out during the Ukraine and Russia, where they don't get routes, they wouldn't divert. At one time, you will bring up this issue of Suma or bring that contribution there. So not all the routes them. So the nearest routes wouldn't go able to make more money. Now then why then they make use of America and few places them. But like routes, now one thing again. So the route is challenge back. Some of the areas they can look far, and then some areas then get for change pilots then. See, so like first time when they fly then direct way they can take say certain routes where they take between that Russia and Ukraine height where then they pass na that route then they take quicker for go maybe to the other end where they need for go, but now they get for use most of them they use two passengers, just like when they go with Brussels and they go something as Senegal. Then they drop they then use air taxi now for take you with the other bus or the pilot where they take you for carry go to the next place. So but these are all the challenges they wouldn't face. So we couple them up looking at the revenue, what they need for get because they want for making them profit big, and based on what they don't expand because they just don't recently be one of the first airline now Western Europe. You see, so then one of the first one and give one I just recently. So they want for keep that prestige, but it all comes down to then small factor here. Who say money they try for go, who say they don't lost money, the routes they wouldn't for take, then the risk of the areas. Because if not only then they see all the couple of challenges and way that financial act and seeing Suma where it be say na adopt man them but not to full adopt man them, then just they try for grab again from them business because they be don't boom, but then get that's the same they get problem with the issue in Russia and Turkey. So then be don't fall on the income. So themselves this not the issue what then the challenge say now that tax there who serve the firm way for low go get with revenue, who they go trust money for can complete this airport, get for cover the interest rate, or get for pay. And look at the banks at the world again, what's they happen? Interest rates they go up in certain areas. So it depends all them business factor there. If you lay them down, then we can get now. Well, I'm not gonna say security. I'm not gonna know if that another factor, but the main factor they go project, then go tell we say they know they raise the revenue where they need they, so then decide for pull out. But it all comes down to the factor we make them things and they be, where it bring us down to when we they talk say the area of truth. When it can become a problem for some of like with chief minister, no they try for say it in lie, but the truth of matter, like you they try for tell we now say the fact is now this na in na water na clean na white, but if you tell me say well the white but it gets stains and other things, you know they explain why the stain come but not being white, that now the area now for say why, because what he do, he bring the message on the social front, and you as a leader you always say the truth you go only get them when you talk something as it is, but when you move on from that point of say make I bring an at the social front, and what they bring at the social front, how they put fact them for say make I show a link where they show this. Now just me own feelings, say I don't talk to that on this. So you begin to create doubt in areas of diplomacy, how una get for the arrange things in that diplomatic dialogue, but to question back, rather than they meet na airport for dialogue or for begin complain. Now rather than they na suma. And you look again the relationship between them two countries, with them people here again, it gets a big, I'm not going to say an issue. Because if they were friendly, then friendly, but then can accuse each other. And now then why own them thing, their whole company base here, it base here. Then why they complain, say then why they put the hyper election, then why they talk this. So when then why I go get for meet up for talk business, that friendliness, it go there. But these are all factors when you get for look in foreign policies the way they make in terms of diplomacy, in terms of then trade there, or the way they sign memorandum of understanding. Not to them like how Mr. Victor Mengo they say. Now waiting you put the you understand waiting they bring about the solution so that you go pave a way for the common man, so that when he go for use that thing there, he no go profit more to the one with the invest them, but the person himself will get the profit of in service where they pay for. So this na the area one of that balance in the can always lack from some of we leaders them or the one that they did before, or some of the business what we try for sale or bring a private business. These are some of the disadvantage. But we'll not go say again, we get the couple, or we'll not go say we'll not get them. But we just don't know waiting the cause, let we not get all this. But only hope say then we'll able to deal with this because it's a serious issue where they go on in terms of economy. We don't talk about Standard Chartered. Now even the banks, they close. Now then they sell Standard Chartered, na salon with some other few countries. But it all comes down to all of this. But only hope say we will get a good foreign policy, people who will able to implement, and how we will dialogue so that we will able to raise up waiting will help people and hopes and revenue na the country. Thanks a lot. Let God help the nation and leaders. Give
Thank you
them
very
wisdom and
much,
yeah,
Usfriend.
yeah. Welcome, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. One, say thanks to Usfriend for your own contribution today. Welcome on board, Alpha. What do you get on this one?
Yeah, Tikbole, thanks for having me again. I want to say big thank you to Mr. Victor and of course Usfren. For me, sometimes like I always can say in solving issue, you first of all want for know also we get am wrong. Yeah, and also we get am wrong, now they would able for like identify the factors that would make we get some of them here. First to come with Nayana that when you look at we port them, we airports, we don't privatize them. We seaports, we don't privatize them. Some of the factors of privatization or effects, not only positive effects, but some of the negative effects. Now, then, way how they see so. When you go na the seaports, yeah, when our Wataki, we all sabi the reason we make we get high price of things them right now. Now, the two most tax way people they pay with the ship goods, then go na salon. And when they ship the more tax we they pay, that the more they increase your price so that you go able for forget your profit. There is no way, not that, business, not to magic, not to prayer. When you sabi do business, you dey see say also you dey make profits, you dey hold it to one. When you ship, even motor car when you ship, the kind of money where you go spend for pull am. Imagine if you want sell the motor car, how much you go want for, how much you go sell am. The people where they make with laws and policies them that it keep more than me. You think I say the more than me? Some of them are just academic paper they get. They don't get a practical experience in the business. They let it do research for make decisions then. Then go sit down no more law. Yanda, I look like say money they come out the law raise policy, how we will raise tax yanda. And most time now that's then they do. Una come out and tell people say for go na the inside the airport for pay $25. For when they come out back, you pay $25. For what's security? But why not buy inside excuse me, why not buy inside the ticket now? Who that go make that policy day? Who that make that policy day? Who that then consult? They're able for ask the one the way they do, where they travel frequently. What's he go sit down on our office? Law make policy, law this, law that. The way they don't make them policy, and then they travel better. Oh. They know they do business. Oh. Me and they challenge people on this one. Check the one the way they make them policy and at the NRA whatever. Check them if they get businesses them. They don't get. All them depend on a salary waiting and call them as mass. Then they do research, then they involve the businessman them for make them policy and then decisions. Then they 8 out of 10 chances. They know they do their research, then they don't just see no more law make policy so, law make policy so. Una grab una go back say and the one the way they travel, if they pass na the airport, any load way pass almost $1, then for begin pay tax for her. But what's they do in business? They can't let's say you send for people them soap or whatever, then perfume or waiting and they because waiting and collect they say oh you for begin pay tax for that day back. That tells you the person where they do them policy and the person know they do research, you know they ask question. When you want to do them thing and they do open research. Allow people for contribute immensely in your research questions them before they arrive at the decision the day. And they tell you ask, if not, 10 people right now that use that group. If you happy for pay that $25 for commodity now do $25 for carry side back. And it's 9 out of 10 go tell you say, but go glad yourself. So when you know they involve the people in decision making, you sabi when you make them decisions, then it affects the people them. And when it affects the people, what do they do? Then they balance. So you see how the effects they go, eh? Now harmful effects, that's what we call them per development. Now it don't affect the people and they don't begin balance the airport. Now the flights they don't begin they reduce they don't get reduced number of travelers or passengers. What then they do? That's if they shut down. So let's assume this one continue. What do they expect? Other flights they go follow suit. Because we know they involve people, we know they do research. We just sit down no more, and now Lord do this, Lord make us so, Lord do this. At the end, it dey affect the poor people, it dey affect that person down here when they use the service. It's most time now the money per government decisions they make. Una comot data, una increase price, una involve the people them no. Anything when I want for do, as long as they not involve the people them, the effect 90% na the people and the total. Now then they suffer. Una privatize the airport. Almost research una do for that one day. If una me do research, you know the short stay like this, you know they get effect or whistle. Short stay like this, less than 1 or 2 years, when they open 1 year when they open that airport day. Now we don't begin get this kind of effect. Never make this part in the world, abroad in particular, overseas put and that way they value research before they make any decision. Lot of consultation. Don't they carry out before they reach for any decision they did. But we will just sit down on the office. This one, Lord make this, Lord make this. Now some of the things that they see. Then you go get person now the way on a lot pray not reach yonder. It's all for do not do a right, then we'll pray not reach there. But no sooner we do it wrongly, that's the effect. That's the effect. Then grab then sell Sierra Leone or privatize Sierra Leone. No research not be done out for revival. When the person with the revival now, the way they privatize and now they begin put heavy tax now that they suffer. Now the people them back they suffer. They not do research, they not involve specialists them. We go come soon and not bring law able for move from CDMA to SIM business, then thing and they law able for move we country go forward. Quick, the best thing and law privatize. Oh, that they suffer. Now they suffer. Sierra Leone when now for they sell lines them to mobile companies there. What's how we did today? That is not the problem when we get to the political appointees there. And like the same thing back. La estimate for share this. Now the same thing we can see back by this new regime when they don't bring so. Most of the people who them bring, some people are new person at them offices than they new. So what do you expect? They get the desired results at all. Bring people away that then that them field of study than they then go able for do more research before then they make decision. When are we moving forward? When they make a whole decision for people where they are abroad, when are not ever involve them in decision making. Ebo. So when are not involve them in decision making, anything are making against the DD. So now we see so. Anytime they're not involved in decision making, if they make decision, trust me, 9 out of 10 chances that decision they go against you. Because if they involve you, no matter what thing, they go must listen to some of you and talk the way they input. Then they put our own at this and that. Me, I know they pray for bad happen, but if decisions are not being made for able for make we get good flights the way they go na salon, trust me, others go follow suit. Because they not go there, they pay heavy tax and what's then call, then they know they make profit. Businessman are profits, now they count. If you see they do business 1-2 months, now losses no more. The next thing I go, they go. So we go sit down now, all the major flights, they all long, stop for go salon. Then Guinea. When other people then go. Not like who they say. Even when all things normal for flying from go inside Guinea cheaper than from go salon. Somebody one person where they follow now with social media, they say, now who sense where Guinea get where we not get? Are Guineans more wiser than Sierra Leoneans? No. Now because we know you do research. Now because we know one for move forward. When they tell somebody the truth, people go put inside politics, people go take but that say this, now we not like this government, now we know this, now we know that. Like the person where be they say now misinformation will they give. And not do research, you just don't know more. I don't know misinformation. That I don't know something do here. You don't do research, you hear topic, you see don't know more because I don't know. Laziness now one of the factor this. That make me want me to give advice to the president. Any minister where they 6 months, 1 year, not count any development proposal. Sack and commodity because it's not serious. Now then they sign them policy or come up with policy where they suffer the people there. Now then they come up to policy where they suffer the people there. Waiting now we remember what they proud of. Una show me one salon. Wataki we don't let them go. Airport we don't let them for 25 years. Sierra Leone we don't privatize them back. That they are the former Minister of Information and champion. Waiting big now we una show me one. Eh? Is the MP or I call her? Instead back. No. So we Sierra Leone will not be do nothing for we. Now other people for can do and for we. Anyways, I just make it, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You just they come? What's bringing you come? Yeah, you say AirFrance. They don't left for go south. Then give me warning. We then pull in schedule. And the one we say this winter. No, think and safe. Because they know they go salon. I meet with they talk about too. And some of we don't want away. Because some of we like me where they talk so. Me now speaking. Why I grab na direct na Osawango. I know I'm going pass. I know I'm going pass. I look like say they want make a pass. And me, I know one pass. I don't know no more now I get for end. Yes, Umar. Quick answer, what you get for me?
I don't tell you, my man. I don't tell you, my brother. This radio show now get me like big boy picking and me get for end up with this. You go sit on a farm. You don't go sit on a farm now alone. Because if you continue to go back and forth, the family money they done. This na Africa. This na the Africa where we talk about. Sierra Leone to be precise. But I'll tell you now something. This president, he did corner himself. He did corner himself slowly. No worry. No worry. He don't right now in back there against the wall, but he don't reach it na the corner. But he did push himself slowly. Not to nobody to push him. He go reach there. When he reach there, we go understand. We don't see other countries then. Whether they fight, we see what happen. Mismanagement na Greece. Now Europe go bail them. Who are they bail we? Who are go bail we na salon? Mismanagement. Recklessness, mismanagement. Country of 7 million people. You first 5 years, everybody talk about how much you blow the wage bill. Now you say I not do that yet. Now wait till I come back the second time. What the benefit of Ministry of Information get? What the benefit we get? You go back, you divide them. You put 2 ministries the day back. Whether second for count the permanent secretary and the employee them and everybody, then self go forget pay. You sit on back, you create new department for Kanda Yungela. Where instead go for hire secretary them, hire maybe 30 or 40 people. Then another money because they go for pay them. Maybe Kanda self instead go to ask for dollar. Yes. You need to buy, you need to sell, you need to export. What say you are about for pull this money or for pay them boku people that will the hire? Nine would see so. Tax. The NRA chairman, the new guy puts there now. Maybe na right hand guy for bring money coming. Now would see so. Let me tell you. Brussels don't go stop. Then go stop because Liberia self get extended airport like we own. Then go stop. And when they stop, first they use Air Turkey, or Turkish airline. Let people in the go na salon. Let me tell you, we not get too many millionaires them na Sierra Leone or thousandaires the way they do business na Sierra Leone like Guinea. The amount of young millionaires that where they na Guinea, where na Guineans, where they do business, where they go overseas, where they go China, where they go, you name it. Then they bring 8, 9, 10 containers and they bring business card. We not get them kind of thing. Now we brother them like we now 1 or 2 people and where they buy things and or we get another young boys and we they somewhere the whole work they get pick up truck. They walk on the street, they go and pick them dirty mattress. They walk on the street, they go and pick then leftover buy them. Then they go pollute the place. Now they will get. So if that's FCC better not day, then go left for good for the business. So not to say we get this huge international business where people and they come in container and they no. Like so we get millionaire then where they bring in 10, 15, 20. No, we not get them. Now we say for brother then we don't work till get a money say that begin do business or you get the other one to go and get a they have a bike and then dirty mattress na ground for face income. So when they separate to a point where they're able to do that business again because better not they, when they stop, nobody get no day. Because Salon not to that country they. Guinea get them. Maybe Ghana get them, I don't know for Ghana. So not to that country they again. Just like what Mr. Human talk just now. Mr. Langford, what's his name? Mr. Langford calling him back. Victor, he hit the nail exactly. How many people and where they come out from Sierra Leone on a daily basis, where they fly out in? Sierra Leone is seasonal. Where they go Christmas and where they go Easter. Not to a business hub. Guinea get up because they get enough people and they will get money where they do serious business. Then Boku, then they go and come. Sierra Leone not get up. So if they put taxes then like this just because you want to pay people them, this president and they can corner. We don't worry. I not say they reach 2 years, they hit the wall. It go tinap there now. We go. Listen. Hey, me, I not get nothing for go do na salon. I need to do business there. Me mama no dey there. Me daddy no dey there. Me pikin they no dey there. Me wife no dey there. So if them can go up, I don't go another side. I get a lot of other choices, places to go. I go to the Caribbean. I don't go live on the not to salon no more get white sand. You know everybody came on island. Where you don't go lay down. You relax. In fact, it's cheaper. If I want to go vacation right now, the car can go to Italy. I need to spend better money because the white salon when you ready for going, like say a whole trip. You go for buy you water, you buy this, mosquito coil, you buy this. When you don't go Europe or you don't go to the side, and you don't need for buy them. Because the trouble in a salon, not in the side of it. So you just grab your bag, you go relax. So that alone a headache for going to salon. A headache. You get for buy this, buy that, buy this, buy. No, you don't need that for going to them constantly. So why the punishment? Would I you the punish we or yourself? No worry. This guy they can back himself now the wall. He go hit himself right now. I ain't that no more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Omar. DJ Cross, I will expect much from you though. You know to one person where I will expect say the bouncer go come out na do for. I don't like people where they support blindly. We even do you know where you are? You sabusa you can? Or you know that they talk? You Sabuda invoice this? I know say they support you, Paupa. But come on, man. You sabi this platform? Eh? You sabi we for fake? Some of una, I expect much from you, just like I said earlier. Yeah? Just like I said earlier, I expect much from you. Maybe you don't know how you come. Or maybe you don't know that they talk so. Or you don't realize the voice where they talk. Let God help una. I hope say whatever they make you to go and act that way the vuvuzela. Eh? You go get her. Yeah? I hope so for you. You can't meet topic you say na fake. Then maybe you na fake. Paupa for need for look inside you and know if you hear, because if you hear, if you know what thing they go on. Yes, Ezekiel, you get the platform.
Thank you so much, Triple A, and to all the panelists and listeners. These are some of the things that we've been they argue about, or they try to look at some of the things that we now really national thing for the country. Airport, communication mechanism, road constructions. That thing then if we continue for the mortgage and to foreigners then, it get for really tell bad on we, the window to the country. They talk and obviously we hate development. We want for let that thing that they happen. But when you want to this not to one person they go sit on a room, wait and don't go get an EU package of hey, if we implement this, now so percentage yourself will get there, and then you come and impose them on the country quickly. This thing not to think self wait and go to parliament and go debate them, let them know the pros and cons. Like how the Chinese way they want buy that beach they at least wait and go, we all contribute and they see and say this. The Chinese then can't take and just they make this place fine. It go be fine place, but guess what? Then go put gates where you want go to that beach they pass you pay for pass that gate they for go inside it. And so the debate come on over and over, and then that quiets down. Now the same thing, anything we get for affect the people, and not to you one no more. You they make a decision for the whole country. We know say you as a president or some of the ministers, by the time then they come on at that place, they don't turn millionaires, in dollars. Most of them, because waiting in the court and put here under, only God knows. So that thing that they know they affect them, but it they affect the ordinary person because anybody where they come on at the diaspora, we go. Alexa fi Krabi stay it go spend over over $2,000 to $3,000 just on things that way they buy. Then they own the money they circulate. But when then here all they add up, first for buy the ticket, we don't buy it, you get for go pay this. By the time you go there, you get for Sidonte, go inside a ferry for cross. Another 2-3 hours, the frustration they beat up. By the time you reach now, you feel say like how Abraham talk. If not to love no more people and get for the country, other places they know the way they go and get good time. We they not get for worry about all them things and they before you they left now go na salon. The money way they spend for buy things for family members and all these things, They go with 3 to 4 bags, and after the 2 bag, each bag you they pay $200 for them, and all waiting there inside enough for just go give people. Then people and they all you they may go make their life a little bit better in the country. And so the window for law we come inside there, and just the mortgage amount just like that, when you get to a foreigner, you not get no attachment to the country. Waiting he get another business. That business, the aim of the business, Alexa na business 101. Everybody knows enough for profit. and everything they go in dollars. And so how you feel say this not go happen? And this will continue for 25 years. We will value, or the value of we money they fall on a daily basis. And just imagine, the next 5 years are, I'm not gonna be surprised. Ticket price from especially the west coast of America for going to Sierra Leone, I'm not gonna be surprised if you not go surpass $3,000 to $4,000 per ticket. I'm not gonna be surprised because all the still the equator to the value of the Leones who they travel at that airport. Man, this will get probably interesting. With leaders, then they come, things that, for Sierra or even the cyber optic, we talk anti company for the government part where they subsidize so that all other businesses and educational institutions go find it easy for access internet. Now they take them, give them to foreigner, private. Where then they say private, me, I would just say na foreigners, because the price where then they call hardly Sierra Leoneans, then go buy anything, and they sometimes a foreigner they bien for buyer. And what do you expect for that happen? Look at the phone companies that what then they rake in Sierra Leoneans. Every day people and they buy card, $10 here, $5 here, $20 here. By the time they know, then don't eat all your credit. When you call them, for let you then pick up, you call first. By the time then they pick up, you call you, data all don't disappear. And so all them here, where people and they make a decision we go affect the population of that country. Una sit down together, una put party business inside, and at least reason out what thing will happen to we people. If una not put love force for Sierra Leoneans and the country, who will continue for cry? Because the reality is like the pressure definitely there for let development happen. Then they, Lord will not put on at the side. We all the press for let development happen. The only question now is when you want for let it happen, how you go do them? We not go affect the people and so badly then give up and or they begin complain so much about that very development we go put inside it. And they always look at that road, less than 100 kilometers. You go put 3 toll booths. Only God knows how many years ago they for letting they raking money from people. Then they run down all the way to the final consumer. Because any motorcar way past they pay, they make sure say the man way they inside the motorcar as a passenger, he pay that money. If they go with business, the businessman they trade that price into that business so that himself go recover money. All these they make things difficult for we people. And I put Sierra Leone force with love for we people, or else it will be really bad for we. Thank you so much, Triple. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
AirFrance don't pull the winter schedule. Salon Didi. They don't tell we say come October, end of October, they know they go salon again. Airline business, me I no sabi. But waiting me no know if it happen, even though the chief minister say yes, consultation be happen, then be talk, but in fact AirFrance say they sorry, but then they go. Will we make an offer to them? Now in my own question. Will we make an offer? Will for making them just say, oh, okay, well. Because some of we will want, if we join anything that they country, yes, the personal that they talk, then in a big business level, but where you want left, they don't want to make you go. Then they give you all kind of offer. Who begin the offer? Or you go say, no, you know they work like that too. Also say because you want left Verizon, say they go join and T-Mobile, then go give you offer, say, well, we go give you free data, we'll give 10% off, we'll give 20% off, we go do this, we go do that for let you not go. In airline business, we know they do it. If you want to go, you either take it or you leave it. You not get offer for Gide. Because if you give the offer, what if Turkish airline back come? Say then save one offer. But what if Brussels come? Say then save one offer. Eh? So not a get offer. The Eps and the left. Like that what I was thinking. Like, okay, then say then they pull out. Then say that because volume low. What should we do for switching them? What should we do for switching them? You go say, it's people you forget. Now some group get airport. Now then get airport. So suffer you they talk about. Eh? But I mean, I don't threat him for left. Say, all time they give me offer. I tell say, they don't put an on my account. Say this the next day they call, una left a let go. Eh? I miss a bit threat him for offer first. I see they don't call. I say, yes, I dey left. I just want for cancel my service. Then they give offer. I will give 10%, or will give 20%. That's what I don't do. 3 to 4 years I dey enjoy that offer day every year. We saying each a call. So when I dey rate this now, well, una go either keep me by this rate or I say better rate other side they go. And then say, okay, wait. This trip, if that brother call again, say you want to offer, when I left, I let go. And I go. Me, I need to take and say, I go. Well, I call, say, well, if they left me for that same one day, because I said the price they change. And then say no. I say, okay, well, I get a better deal elsewhere. And then say, okay. And I saw I go. I left there. I go other side. Alright. But anyway, now the country this will like some of we. Yeah? This not a good news. Me not glad for this. I don't tell you already say me na frequent flyer na AirFrance. Yes. Me na AirFrance Explorer. I get miles with them. Even with me miles, I don't even fly business class go salon. I upgrade. Go salon. Me seat first na miles I take chooser. I need to pay for choose seats. Me I always dey choose seats. And you go put me inside. No. And me say the choose I want sit down. And I mean miles I dey use for her. Right now, so I sit down, so I get about 2 miles then. So me first, I'm not glad for this. I'm not glad for this. And I hear people and they say Air France cheaper pass Brussels, but they are doing research fine. Well, maybe now outside you they come out. Maybe now outside they come out. But Air France expensive pass Brussels. Air France is expensive past Brussels. But again, now outside me they come out. Outside me they come out. I don't know for you. I don't know for you. So, maybe outside you they come out. Air France cheaper. The Air France cheaper for you. And no, Air France, whatever, cheaper for you, yes. Brussels is expensive. It's like you did me miles to me, I don't want pass. I want go streets than use. Daniel, they say, from Daniel, call. Call. Now you know more. Then another person not call you. Daniel, call. I dey give the line. Come. Kalo can talk. Karika Basef, they say Air France very expensive. And say for commodity, Brussels expensive pass Air France. One thing I not like by Air France na in food. Nasty. Then food not correct. We don't get issue with flights. We end up take Kenya Airways. Because me no go and sleep. Then say for go na hotel, I say no. I don't tell you say me where I come out na house. Now na salon I dey go. I not like beaucoup pass. Then say for go na hotel then we go wait back 2 days back before then go get flights back where they come. Now I say no. Then put 3 Kenya Airways. Man, the route too long go. A long. I know one time, but then food fine. Daniel, you can't say go na the back. Then food fine. That are Kenya Airways at the talk. No to Air France then food. Nasty. No good. It is a way the access one a miles again. Let me explain. Who's your line? I dey buy ticket.
Are you accepting?
I dey buy ticket. Now through agent or not through the airline. That I don't know what do if you know. I want come out here. Here Senegal. The two way pass people the last December. I mean be the talk for the Nayao. Apulan. Apulan fail. Eps and this say French man no sabi cook. Really? The best cuisine, not so. French cuisine like you say na the best cuisine at the world. I go say French man no sabi cook. In Eps. French man sabi cook, yes.
Hello?
What thing they do your phone? Left no?
No. I mean, I was phone outside for call you. It's okay.
Alright. Well, you get the platform. Tell you what thing are you take on this issue?
Well, I mean, I come in and I meet already. You don't make your presentation. I'll be just meet you, you panelists in the talk, So, but one thing when you last talk, when you say them pull out because I want to find out first why not the reason we make them pull out. Some of us we are not economists. I mean, that's not how we area them and all, but. Based on some of the experience, then we few people then when me surround myself who don't get with Air France, and based on what you say that them pull out because of volume, and even though then get there was some sort of a discussion with as far as the chief minister didn't say, definitely maybe something more we the government of Sierra Leone for we don't do for keep them. And guarantee them and say, things will get a little bit better and all that, There's always probably something more that probably could have been done, But at this junction where we don't reach, at this intersection where we don't reach you, what I would say is that Air France, they get bad service. And I make me ask now the comment line. I say, what are your experience? Because I remember one time when we talk about airlines and stuff, you've been say you get bad experience with process when I make you kind of stick with Air France or something like that. I can't remember, but majority of people they want to talk to, they balance Air France because of the services people are getting stuck in France, and there's so much. The last person a relative of mine, we travel from Philadelphia and go Salon, he come back this April. He stayed with Air France, spend 5 days in France, So all of this, too much bad experience. And myself for go Salon December. and mostly where I can go salon, I can, call this lady. I believe a lot of people that know I'm not New York for get me ticket from and all that.
Exactly.
Yes, I can call her for get me ticket from. But I'm telling you, Brussels, because I prefer Brussels, right? Brussels is so expensive right now. Somebody they make mention, say, one of the panelists they make mention, say, if Kia is not taken, maybe by the end of the 5 years, flight will go 5,000. I say, I say no go be so. I trust President Bio. I believe say, no giant chance. And somebody talk about the young ministers, them, they not trust them and all that stuff. Look, man, experience. Sometimes you gain the experience while you're at the job. Let we give them chance. We were a young one that we happy for see that. We're glad for see that. So I trust say things are going to get better, right? But as far as the airlines are concerned, no, frankly speaking, AAA, I'm not even going to mess with AirFrance. And right now, when I check for Go Salon right now in December, we don't come on Texas here. It's like pre-route for us, right?
Exactly.
You travel from here. Yeah, we travel from here, go either Houston, or you travel from here, go Newark, or you go JFK, and then from there to Brussels, and there, or wherever you go, and then from Brussels to Freetown. So it's pre-route. So when we friends in the left from New Jersey for go, sometimes they just grab number before you know it, and they Freetown, buy tickets for $1,000. Man, it costs us like about $1,700 or $2,000. Right now, those tickets are going up to like $3,000 for December. And I had to come by. That's my brothers, I tell you. The only time I see tickets for about 1,800. Now, this is before even this news came down. That was AirFrance and KLM, and even KLM they go through France. But in my experience, I don't know for other person's experience. Maybe the time where you get that ticket, they be cheaper. The only time where I go salon where I buy cheap ticket, I think that was last April. Yes, that was last April. The ticket because $1,100 because I buy directly for myself to cheaper year. I buy directly for myself. That will be processed also. But when you go to agents, it will be a little bit more expensive. But in my opinion, process is cheaper. Brussels is more expensive than France. And France, I think, majority of the folks that I talk to, they get bad experience with AirFrance. I think that's one of the reasons why people are boycotting AirFrance and whatnot. But nonetheless, we still be to get service for them. They still be to go salon. I made a comment and somebody will joke with it just now that I think it's about time that Sierra Leone, it's not impossible to do, right? I think it's about time that Sierra Leone, we really start to think about waiting do we with some of we other small African nations like now one day airline and get them. If we get one airline where they go and say from now Europe from even if a process goes alone, something that's for we don't have for cut cost for we where they come out inside there. But we know there we now make the one and the one two the way they go there. It's so expensive for we, and right now I mean it's crazy, man. That's all I can.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
You're welcome.
Yeah. The last thing I want to talk here before I go. They say you always they save and the best for the last. But there, una don't deal with Frenchman then. Then they keep Tina at. Frenchman and they keep Tina at. Then he ain't first stay before they wap. You know what to make they ask? If Frenchman and they keep Tina at. June 2022. Now in the first lady of Sierra Leone be blast for AirFrance. You remember that, Tandy? We blast for the way say that they treat Africans like slave. You remember? Now AirFrance she be talk about. Frenchman they keep Tina at. Well, even they keep Tina at. Now they want pay we. Now they want pay for that talk there. Where the first lady be telling or they can process something for long before they say okay. Until the first lady of the country na in talk say we treatment not correct. He say me get a horrible experience with them. He blast them, bye. And in France, say, una wait, then they forget. When they don't forget, and now they pull out. Something na that talk di. Now they remember. As if first lady be don't call the name. So because first lady be tell them what that thing di about the horrible service, I have one with Brussels. Now make a level fly with them. So right now, me I don't know. I don't know. And then Mark Davis, my little sister, yes. Now Ebola and I make the British Airways that we then stop for fly for Ebola and I then okay again. But I hope say AirFrance not to pay back no more for that horrible service so them be give the first lady where be give them bad publicity for. Eh? Man Musa say them they wait after election. Them want know that they win. Then after that now they say okay well he na the same first lady. But they on a low come out here, low come out in the country. Well something. But anyway, until we get to October 28th. Eh? We get to October 28th. Hopefully, this administration with the Suma group, then we will talk to them. Let them not pull out. We will talk to them, let them not pull out. We will still get time. Let us give the offer. Yeah, Morok. I know one day ticker. The story that I carry. Are they afraid? No, left here.